Previously on Chaos PvP. In episode 2, I spoke about trust and what happened to my faction when trust was broken by the penguins. After learning a lot from trial and error and forming a new faction, I think it's time I showed you. We raided the penguins. Wolves! We looted as much items as possible, from diamond tools to potions and iron. The penguins put up a good fight, but they were no match for the wolves being prepared for a fight. They mentioned to us that they've already been raided, but we still got out with a bunch of material. I would teleport a couple allies just for them to loot and just build their armies, so I would bring in small factions that were allied with me. I wasn't planning on teleporting all of my allies to this one raid, but then the penguins teleported some of their allies. Their allies killed us, and they were named Rainmaker. I was gonna call it quits, but then I remembered we're allied with some of the strongest factions on this server. So I asked them for help and they all teleported to me, and by the time they got there, Rainmakers left because they were no match for about 18 players. These 18 players consist of veterans that have been on this server, and even you that have been joining Chaos PvP and my adventures. We're already done raiding the penguins. We don't have to fight them anymore. But now our next enemy is the Rainmakers. They love to fight with us, so bring it on. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to episode... Oh no! Dang it! Alright, so enough of that narration stuff. Let's get straight into Chaos PvP. So I could show you a lot of things that I've been doing. I'm going to show you my secret, ultra secret underground base that was actually discovered by a player. I don't know how he discovered it, but yeah, we'll talk more about that soon. And then we might raid the penguins again because they have a new base. So it's going to be a lot of fun today. And I want to show you guys how to secure your base, how to make it very powerful and make sure that no one could like raid you, and also just show you quick ways to make money on this server because I have $600,000 right there, and wow, I can't believe I'm making so much money. So first off, this is my sky base. No one has discovered it yet. That's because it's like really hidden. And what is that over there? Is that a person? Nope, there's no way. There's no way there's a person here. Yeah, you guys might notice that I have Optifine installed. That is a zoom in mod. Now there are a couple mods that could work on this server, and I'm just saying it's like little small client mods like Optifine and no lag and stuff like that. And mods like auto sort, you know, inventory plus and stuff like that, where you could sort your items necessarily won't work. I don't think it's working. Is it working? I've been using it lately and it doesn't seem to be working. Let me press it. See, it doesn't work. So you can't use stuff like that, like to sort your items, because there are like plugins installed, and look, now it made everything super buggy, so you can't really use it. So when using mods like that, the auto sorting mod, it gets a little bit buggy because you know, the server doesn't allow that, and there are a bunch of mods and plugins that the server has installed to stop players from cheating, because that's always a good thing. So let's go and teleport to my secret place. I'm gonna go and spell /home secret, guys. All right, so here's home secret. Give it a second. Oh, I might need to get some dirt, actually. Yeah, let's get some dirt while we're going over there, because we're going to repair a couple things. So this was my secret underground base, and while I was building it, I spelled /near to show any nearby players. It's always a helpful command to use that, and no one was around. So what I did was I dug out all of this underground, and there's literally no entrance to this place. I just dug straight down and it covered up the holes, so it was a pretty secret place. And it wasn't connected to any factions. If I spell /fmap, I believe that it like doesn't show any place here, and I'm gonna blur out this right here because, you know, it has my coordinates. So what I'm trying to say is that there was no factions around here. There was literally nothing. So I was in a pretty secure place, and you can spell /fmap to see claimed regions, to see where regions are at, like factions and stuff. It's a very helpful command, and someone was able to come in here and pretty much destroy what I was doing here. I didn't have any chests. I didn't have much. He luckily he didn't loot my furnaces. There was a bunch of iron in there because I was just mining out a bunch of iron and diamonds around here. And it's always nice to just go mining sometimes in this server. And I had this automatic redstone farm, which was right here, and it kind of just got destroyed. The guy came over here and picked up all the crops, and then he came over here and took my pistons. Yep, my pistons are gone, but he didn't take anything else. It was just the pistons. And that's basically it. But the way he found it was pretty surprising. I was gonna save this for episode 3, which is going on now. This is the hole that he came from. All right, I'm just gonna go up here real quick because we have to cover up the holes. I still want to keep this place, and here is the location. You see that? He just dug straight down and somehow discovered my underground base. Now I think it's impossible to do that, really. The chances of you going out and finding someone's underground base just like that is really, really impossible if you built this like the night before. So there's a little problem there. It's like 15,000 blocks in this server that you could explore, and the chances of you finding this like small 32 block grid or something like that, it's pretty tough. So luckily I reported the guy because I think it's impossible to do that. He might have had like some sort of like mods installed, which you could obviously get banned. You know, they'll discover you, they'll figure you out. There's a bunch of servers on Minecraft that could find you if you have any sort of mods installed, so make sure that you don't have any sort of cheating mods installed, because yeah, he just came over here, he's like, hey, you know what's a good idea, let's just dig straight down. Impossible. That's nearly impossible. And the original hole that I came from was like right over here. You see, this was the original hole. If I break this, you'll notice that there are a couple stones. Oh, I guess it's covered up all the way. So anyways, to summarize, guys, just have an Optifine installed. Don't have anything else because you're probably gonna get caught and get in trouble. And that's the moral of the story, guys. So I have $600,000, man. I have a lot of money, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give it away to one person. Well, not all of it. I'm just gonna give a good amount to one of the players on this server, you know, that I've been bugging lately, you know, that I've been mean to. So I'm gonna give some money away to that guy if he's still on. And let's go ahead and show you how to make a pretty strong base. So what you want to do, this is just a really helpful tip. So what you want to do in order to make a base is you want to make a base that is very secure, non-raidable. And the way to make that is it requires a lot of patience, a lot of digging, a lot of mining, a lot of building in order to make it, and a lot of water. So I've seen a bunch of bases lately that are surrounded by water, and that's the type of bases that you want. You want to make a base and surround it with water, because TNT, when it blows up and hits water, it won't damage and destroy the blocks behind it. So you could make layers and layers of water like walls. So we have one layer here. Let's just pretend behind this was a base, and if you spell /F claim, then you're going to claim the land around it so that the players can't mine it. So what you want to do is just put a layer of water and just fill up the top of water, the sides of the base with water. So if this was my base, the layer on top of here would have water, and no player could actually get inside because it's nearly impossible unless you have yourself an entrance where someone could come from. But what you want to do is, once you have your base, you want to have a entrance to it, so you don't want to put doors around. What you want to do is spell /F set home. So you could set home inside the base, and then all your faction members could spell /F home and get inside it. We have ourselves a base. If I spell /F home, this is our faction home with all of the players. We have a bunch of players online from my faction, the Wolves. And if you want to ally with us, then let me know. Just come into the server and say, hey, Steven, want to ally with us? And this right here is the base. It goes down to bedrock, and it goes all the way up to the skies. It's a pretty good base. This is the standard faction base that people would typically build. And behind these walls, you would imagine, is water. So if I break this, you'll notice that, like I said, there is water in every side. And there you go. So I get to cover that up. And this is the base. I can't show you the outside quite yet, but I will soon. So now that you know how to make a base, guys, let me show you how to make money. So I'm going to spell /home, because I have multiple regions of where I could set homes and stuff. I have a lot of commands. And what you want to do is you want to find a lot of materials that you've been grinding, like you've been mining and stuff, and things could sell at a good value, like iron. So, you know, if you have 64 stone and you don't want it anymore, you could just sell all this. Each 64 stacks is like $100. That's $100 per stack. Now, you're going to be mining at a regular basis, so you're going to be selling a lot of stuff. Now, I recommend to try to make some spawners. Now, I have some spawners. If I spell /ender chest, you'll notice that I have myself a bunch of blocks of iron. I have a bunch of spawners of different type of creatures like chickens, skeletons, zombies, spider, even a blaze. So this is all super useful. Make yourself a really protective spawner in your super like faction base where no one can raid you. And also another thing you want to do is vote. You want to vote a lot because voting gets you these keys, and I'm going to redeem these keys. I'm not sure if I already voted, but I'm going to spell /vote. So if you come into the server, you spell /vote, it'll tell you that you could vote with these 2 links. So you could vote 2 times, get 2 keys every day. So I'm gonna go ahead and go on to the website right here, and I'm just basically gonna vote for this server. So when you are voting, you have to go to a website and you have to fill out a CAPTCHA little image, little quiz, I guess. It's pretty fun. And then you spell out your username and you click vote this server, and you just wait a second and you'll notice in chat, like this guy right here voted and he got $500, 15 EXP. And look, there's my name. SLarkSteven has voted, got $500, 15 EXP, 1 voting crate, and also 3 diamonds. Look at that. I got another voting key. There we go. I voted another time, and check that out. Now I have 4 voting keys. I got 500 bucks, so I made an easy $1,000 right off the bat. And all I have to do is just fill out a little small quiz, which is just, you know, pick the picture that matches with the word, and that's it. And I get like $1,000, and I get 4 keys. And let me show you what these keys will give you. If you spell /spawn, check this out. You guys will love this, and it's super free to, you know, get these keys. So you just have to vote every day. Join the server, guys. It's a lot of fun, and no joke, there's much more to the server than just voting and PvP. There's so much, and I cannot explain all of the little details that I've discovered, but maybe you will if you join the server. So check this out. If you come over here towards the crates, I've showed this in episode 1, there is a voting chest here. Now what you want to do is just right click with 1 key. So if I right click, let's see what I got. I got 3 diamond blocks. Yup, 3 diamond blocks, which is equivalent to 33. Actually, I think I had 3 in my inventory. Wait a second, I didn't get 33. Actually, I think it was 27 diamonds. Yes, I think 3 blocks of diamond is equivalent to 27 diamonds. So that's what I got from voting. And I'm gonna do another key right now, and let's see what I got. $2,000. So I made 3,000 from voting. Let's try it again. $1,000. So that's a lot of money right there. And if I use it again, another $1,000. I think I made like over $5,000 just from voting. So I'm at my sky base right now, and now I'm going to show you how to sell your material. I have a bunch of stacks of 64 stone here, and I don't really need this dirt, so I'm going to put it away. Let's put away that dirt. And nope, I don't keep the diamonds inside these chests here. I keep those inside my ender chest. So I spell the command /ender chest, and I think that's only available for people who have ranks in this server. And if you want to get yourself a rank, then you should check out their shop. I think you could save 10% off with the coupon code SCMowns for now. It's limited time only. Now check this out. I got some stone here. I'm going to sell this, and I'm going to get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $900 with all of this stone here. And you could even sell cobblestone. I think it's the same price. You spell /warp shop. All right, you spell that, give it 5 seconds, and we'll be at the shop. All right, I've showed the shop in episode 1, but I didn't show you how to sell stuff. So you want to find the picture, like one of these item frames here, that shows stone. So let's go ahead and try to find that. I think it might be up there. Yes, it is. So stone is up there. All right, so I have found the item frame that has stone. You could buy it up here for $175 or sell it. Oh, actually, that's gravel. That's not really stone. Where's the stone? I think, oh, there it is. So stone, it's 300 for 64 stacks, or you could sell it for $100. So let's go ahead and do that. You just keep on right-clicking right here. You keep on right-clicking, and there you go. Until it says error, you don't have 64 stone. You have sold all of your stone, and I made an easy $900. I think I made like $6,000 just from the intro of this video. Did I mention the story of when I PvP'd with a moderator and I lasted like 8 minutes in the fight? I think I'm getting better at PvP, and that's because I've been making something called a gapple. And a gapple is a golden apple that's created by using blocks of what is it called? Blocks of gold. There you go. So you surround an apple with a block of gold and you make a gapple, and gapples are super powerful when fighting. Now if you're a legend kit, or I think there's even like overlord kit owners, you know, those ranks and stuff that you could get, you could spell /kit legend. So I have a legend kit right now, and if I spell that, look at the stuff that you get. You get a bunch of enchanting tools, you get swords, and also you get 2 golden apples. So that's really, really handy. I had this one on me, so now I have 3 gapples, and that makes a huge difference in fighting. So you could eat a gapple, and you could use potions in order to fight at the same time. The potions you want to use when fighting are basic potions, like instant splash potion. So if you're about to die, you could throw on the floor and then eat a gapple, so that you won't die while you're potting up other pots of potions, like haste. Haste lets you hit like multiple times. What you want to do is drink haste, and while you're fighting, you're gonna be swinging a lot faster because you have haste. And that's always a good thing, because if you could have an extra few blows on your enemy before he does, then yeah, you're probably going to destroy his armor faster than yours. You always want to fight with another spare of armor on you. So when you're fighting someone, they might have one spare of armor. Just in case your helmet broke, what you want to do is you want to place another helmet on you. Because if you don't have your helmet on you, then you lose a little bit of armor stats down here. You're more vulnerable of dying faster. So I'm going to be mining this later on. It's going to take like a couple minutes, or not really a couple minutes, more like 40 minutes. And you know, these videos aren't going to be that long. But check this out, guys. I'm going to do a nice thing, and I'm going to give Penguin Life, which is my enemy, $50,000. Yep. So I'm going to spell seen Penguin Life just to see if he's online, because sometimes it's hard to see him. And he is online right now. And see, if I hold tab, it's going to be pretty hard to find him in this list. But you can spell /seen Penguin Life. And I'm just going to tell him, I'm going to spell /FC so I can get into the right chat, the public chat. And say, Penguin, I got something for you. /pay Penguin _ life $50,000. Now he's broke. If I hover over his name, he has only $800. I think $50,000 is going to be good for, you know, my enemy Penguin Life. But I'm already past the penguins. What happened was after I raided the penguins, another clan called the Rainmakers right here with this guy, Newborn YouTube. Rainmakers is now our new enemy, and we're gonna raid them. And in episode 4, we're gonna be raiding the Rainmakers, and I'm gonna show you how that goes. It's gonna be a lot of fun because we already took care of the penguins, but maybe we're gonna raid them again. Who knows? But right now, our main focus is Rainmaker. So if you want to join the server, you could spell /F enemy Rainmaker, and you can just let them know that you don't support them and you want to fight them with the wolves. So Rainmaker, we're going after you guys. So I'm going to pay Penguin Life $50,000 just because I'm a nice guy. Bang! Right there. Let's see how much. Let's see. Where's it at? Yep, I lost $50,000. Bing bada boo. I gave him $50,000. And look at him. He's like, oh my god. Because that's really going to help him build a base. Thank you. See, he needs it, man. He needs it, Penguin. We've already done a lot. We've already taken a lot of resources from him. I know that the raid was interesting. Look, if I spell /home Penguin. All right, so I'm going to teleport to their place in like 5 seconds. Hopefully no one's there. And this is the place that we raided. Here it is. All right, I'm spawning. Oh, wow. I'm underwater. Never mind. Here I am. So this was their old base, and they already unclaimed it. So if I spell /F map, you're going to notice that nowhere is claimed except for this area. Oh yeah, a little bit is claimed by the penguins, but they lost a lot of power. And if you lose power, you lose a lot of claims, you know? You could get overclaimed if you lose a lot of power. So we just came over here and just took everything like that. Like I just took an anvil from them. So yeah, stuff like that. Came over here, opened this up, and grabbed a lot of resources that we needed. And there was like gold, diamonds, there was a lot of things that we got. And they've already been raided previously before we raided them. So there wasn't as much material, but I did get a lot of iron from them. So this was the raid. It doesn't look like anyone could even get inside this base in the first place. Yeah, look, there's even water in the outside. I never seen the outside. I kind of want to see how it looks. Let's check that out. I'm going to fly. I'm going to use fly mode because I have a rank that allows me to fly. I want to check out the outside of their base just because I could reach it and... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. They were super secured. What's up here? More water. Oh my gosh, look at this base. Yeah, this is the type of base that should be impossible to get into. Who got inside there? I think what happened was that someone got inside like a spy. I think a spy, yeah, no doubt about it. A spy got inside their base and they raided them. This should be nearly impossible to get inside. It's like really well protected. There's water and everything that you need. Anyways, that right there was the penguins base that got raided. And we're working on our own base, and hopefully it's going to be raidable. Hopefully people cannot like get inside our base, and we're not going to have any sort of insiders that could just like TP people inside our base. Our base and faction, the Wolves, is filled with just trusted members. So with that note, guys, if you want to join the Wolves, you could faction ally us. So just let us know. Just come inside here, spell /F create your faction name, and we could be playing together on this server. I'm on a lot. I'm going to be on like pretty much all night. So if you want to come join, I'm going to be there. And I'll see you guys in my next YouTube video. Thanks for watching.